Welcome to everyone. I am Dr. R. Sembian, Assistant Professor, Department of Psychology, St. Joseph College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to see memory. Chapter overview. Models in shows memories works, encoding effortful and automatic, sensory short-term and working memory, long-term memory. So, so next we are going to why do we need a have memory? To retain useful skills, knowledge, and expertise, to recognize familiar people and place, to build our capacity to use language, to enjoy and share sustained culture, to build sense of self or endurance. What do we, I believe, values remember and understand? To go beyond the conditioning of learning, to go beyond conditioning of learning from experience. So next, memory. Memory Memory refers to persistence of learning over time through the storage and retrieval information and skills. Three behavior shows that memory is functioning. One is recall, second one is recognition, third one is relearning. Recall is allowing us to fill in the blanks to retrieve information previously learned and unconsciously storage. Recognition is from the multiple choice you identify which stimuli match your stored information. Relearning is a measure to how much you will less. Relearning is measure how much you less work it takes you learn information. I had studies before. Even if you don't recall having sense of information before. How does memory working? Information sensory memory model. Here is the simplified description of how many memory works. Information processing model is analogous to the compare human memory is a computer operations. Encoding, storage, retrieval. Encoding is encoding described getting information into our own brain. Storage described how we retain information. Retrieval described how we later get information get back out. How it will be information process and it will be three stages. One is sensory memory, second one is short term memory, and the third one is long term memory. So this is three important elements the information processing. How will we get to this? First, sensory memory. Sensory memory is immediate recording of the information. Short term memory activate the memory to the holds a few items briefly, and third one is long term memory. Relatively permanent and limited storehouse of our memory system. Let's we see one by one. So this is the information model process. You can see external events, sensory memory, working or short-term memory and long-term memory. First, external environment. External events means environmental situation. We can see by we are observing, we are capturing, we are hearing. So these are the sources. Sources comes from the only from the environmental. So this is called an external environments. From the external environments, we sensory inputs. Sensory inputs means visual or hearing. These are the sensory information. Sensory information we go encoding the it's going down for working short term memory. So working memory is called a short term memory. Short term memory is short term memory through it's going to the information and it's long term memory. How it will be going? So only for the maintaining rehearsal, practice, rehearsal. So this is the encoding. This rehearsal means encoding. That's the way go for information short term memory to long term memory. So maintaining rehearsal is very important. So this is the memory information process. So sensory memory refers to the immediate very brief recording the sensory information before the processing of into short term or working memory or long term memory. We very briefly capture a sensory memory along with an echo or an image of or sensation we take in. How brief? Sensory memory considered about the 3 or 4 second echoic or 1 by 20th of second of image. Evidence of auditory sensory memory is called an echoic memory can occur after someone else. Someone says, what did I just say? Even if you want to paying attention, you can retrieve about the last 8 words from the echoic memory. So next, short-term memory or working memory. If someone is selected from your sensory memory, is send short-term memory, how much information can we hold there? George Miller says represented we can hold 7 plus 2 or 7 minus 2 information bits we can hold is maximum 5 letters or minimum maximum 9 letters or minimum 5 letters. More recent research suggests average person free from the distribution can hold 7 digits, 6 letters or 5 words. So long-term memory capacity is essentially limits memory are not stored just located in the brain. Many parts of the brain interact. We can encode this storage term of information. So in this topic we are covered this, how memory works, how memory information process are. So the three very importance is the one is sensory memory and second one is short term memories and long term memories. This is the main factors to information processing. How will we get information? We get the information through the environment and the receive and we get storage. This is the information process or memory process. Thank you.